just got back from my other shopping trip. So I did a good half a day, 6 hour shopping on Friday, and I finished up today with my daughter, and we went out for my birthday. It's today, so we went out to lunch. So I got nice and full. We went to Subway. It sounded really good. So we got subs and some soup, some chips, and some soda for lunch. So that was really good. So I ate a big lunch, and then I did something easy for my family, and I bought $2.78 pizza from Walmart, and that is what I'm feeding my family for my birthday because it's easy. So I got those, and I just put those in the oven for the kids. They're eating those, and this is what my house looks like after shopping. I don't really organize everything. As you can see, this is the pantry. Right now, everything is just stacked wherever we can fit it, because I know I'm going to go through a lot of this. I just know that I'm not going to be able to do it right this second. There's no sense organizing this when I'm going to have to take it all out. So I have that. They have some in there. And then this cupboard has everything thrown in there. And then there's some in here, I think. Some in here. There's some chips in there. I got to hide those. When I get home from the store with chips, everybody wants to eat chips. And I found vitamins. Oh my goodness, $3 vitamins at Sam's Club because they expire, but they're still good. So that was gonna get some for me. And then this is, I'm gonna make that garbage bag snack mix. So I hid everything in here so nobody eats them. So that's that. Yeah, freezer is just full of, not too bad though right now. This is like packed right now just because there's no room. That's all my meat, some eggs and all my cheese. And then in my cooler here is all of my ground turkey that I'm gonna cook up and freeze. And then in here is all my milk, all this stuff, fruits and veggies, this stuff, and then there's a little bit in here, and there's some downstairs too. And then this is all of our turkey. I got 5 packages of chicken breast, and then you can see there's just stuff sitting out. There's bananas there, and then over here is all of our bread. So I will get to this making stuff. So the house is messy, super messy, but that's okay because I cleaned off my work zone right here, and this is where I'll be working. I put my trash can over here already. Here's pizzas for everybody. I'm starting to put those in the oven. They're going to eat, and I'm going to start cooking, so it's going to be good. Okay, so I got all my chicken out. So I pulled out my drumsticks, and then this is 3 packages of chicken breast from Sam's Club, and then I did pull out 1 steak. I'm going to cut this up for fajitas, and I just pureed peppers. This was, let me say 6, 12. This was 9 green peppers, and probably a little, I don't even know how many onions. I got this big bag from Sam's Club, and there is now 6 left in it. So maybe, I don't even know how many they give you. Anyways, I did a lot. So that's there, covered, pureed that, got my sink rolling, and then I put 2 packages in here. That is just going to cook for, I don't even know, it's only 4:30, so probably late tonight. And now I'm going to put together all of my chicken dishes. So I'm looking at my list here. I'm going to do a salsa pineapple chicken. I'm looking at my list. This one I made. I'm going to do a salsa pineapple chicken. And then these are the whole ones in the bowl over here. Salsa pineapple, fajitas, I'm going to cut up. 1 for chicken parmesan, 1 for a gyro, sesame chicken, and then a coconut curry chicken. So these are the main part of our dinner. I'm going to put them in everything's going to go in a Ziploc bag except the chicken parmesan. That I'll do in a pan, but everything else will go in a Ziploc bag, and I'll probably do it in the crock pot. And so this will be the main part of our meal, and then we'll serve it with a side and with a vegetable. So that will be good. And then these are all for my shredded. I'm going to make 3 things of chicken noodle soup, like the stock part without the noodles. And then I'm going to do some wraps. And then I've got, this was my list 2, 4, 6, so I remembered how many. So that's going for my chicken. Okay, just finished up my chicken. Now these meals were not cooked beforehand, and they will be freshly, I'm going to throw them in the crock pot. So this is chicken parmesan. That will go in the oven, and we'll serve this with spaghetti sauce and spaghetti, and then a vegetable, all those good sides. Here are some leftover breadcrumbs because I made too much, so I will freeze this for next month. This is salsa pineapple chicken, and this has got some drumsticks in it and breast. Sesame chicken, put all the ingredients in there, and then some drumsticks and some breast. This is chicken and beef fajitas, and that is steak and chicken with taco seasoning, basically. And this is a gyro, something new, but I'm going to try it. So, because my husband really likes the gyros from the store. He likes the lamb ones, but lamb is expensive, so I just did chicken, but here's the seasonings. We're going to try it. And then I'm going to do coconut curry chicken. This, I don't know. I can't talk to my girlfriend what she did with hers, and then I don't technically know if this is the real true way, but I'm going to try it. I use diced tomatoes, can of coconut milk, curry powder, onion, green pepper, and what else? And garlic. So I don't know. whether that's the real recipe or not. It sounded good. And then I'd made the mistake of not mixing it up beforehand to taste it. But because it's mixed in with the chicken now, but it smells really good. So I'm believing that's going to be great. Serve it over rice. So that's that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meals done right now. I'm going to go put these in the freezer. And then my chicken's still cooking. Let's see. In my crock pot, that's going to cook a while. And that'll be all the rest of the chicken. So that can just, I'll get done with that. So awesome. Good deal. So I don't even know what I look like, but it's getting late. It's actually been really good. I have not picked up my camera in a lot. So I got all of our lasagnas done, all of our like the $1 million casseroles done. I did a stuffed shells. I got that all done. I did meatballs, 3 big cookie sheets of meatballs. Turkey, I did ground turkey this month, and so everything was ground turkey. And so I did 3 big trays of meatballs, and I did also a meatloaf as well with that. And then I had bought some hams, really cheap, $5 for this big piece. So I just ground up a bunch of ham. And so a lot of recipes I was supposed to do bacon in. This month I did not get bacon because I couldn't find any cheap, and so I just used ham instead. And then I also did, just now I made up my own cream of mushroom soup. So good. I needed like 6 cans of it, small cans, so I figured it was $6. So I thought if I can make it for cheaper than $6, I'll do it. Well, I bought a container of mushrooms at Sam's Club. The big one, I think it was like $2, and I didn't even use all of it. I used about 3/4 of it, and then it was awesome. Homemade and great. I had enough for my stuff I needed for, and then I also came out with 3 extra containers. I had this is beef stroganoff, and so I had needed some in there, and then I had one more I need for a taco casserole or burrito casserole, and then I had 3 more containers of it, so that's awesome. Here's my ham all ground up. I did my casseroles, like this is going to be cheeseburger ratatouille. I just have to add the noodles when I cook them, but everything's in here, and I just have to hook it. I am cooking taco meat right now. I've got 5 pounds of ground turkey to make taco meat with for burritos and tacos and haystacks, so that'll be done. And then over here, I did meatballs, and so this is with spaghetti sauce. And so I did one with spaghetti sauce. This one is barbecue meatballs, and this is just a plain one for whatever I choose to do with it. So what I have to do still is my kielbasa dinners, and then there is the shredded chicken, and that I'll just wait till the chicken's done. It might even be done now, but I might do it tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So almost done though. I did a lot less. I guess I didn't do a lot big frozen pans of stuff. I did, but not like I did last month. So more in bags that I can throw in the crock pot. So it's good though. I'm very excited to get all this done. I'll have a lot of meals, and I still have to do all my breakfast foods. I never did any breakfast burritos. The bread's all sitting there, and in my sandwiches, none of that's done. But at least all my dinners are done. All the ground turkey, all the chicken will be finished, and then I'll finish up the rest tomorrow. So it's another good night. So I'm getting late here, and I'm like, okay, I could do this, but we'll see. Kids need some me to read some books to them or something, and then I can tuck them in bed. So it'll be good. Okay, keep moving. Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. Okay, so this weekend was my birthday. As you know, I went shopping on Friday, and that took almost all day. And then I went shopping on Saturday with my daughter to finish up our huge shopping, because we were down to like basics. I was gathering up my fragments to make it work, and I did. I was very thankful. So I just went huge shopping. I spent the same amount of money. I thought maybe I would do better, but I realized that we are completely out, like completely out of stuff. And so our $1,200 budget for everything was pretty accurate. So but I thought, well, wow, but I did get extra of things to kind of stock up a little bit because we were way behind. So very good. And so this month I have all my meals planned out again. And then Friday, no, I didn't do anything Friday, did I? No, I didn't do anything Friday night because I got back so late, and then I just did a few things. And then Saturday, I cooked all my meats, and I did a lot of meals and froze some, but I just was getting tired, so I didn't finish everything. And then Sunday, I decided not to do any cooking. I thought, my daughter reminded me, she goes, Mom, it's the Lord's Day. And I said, I know. And so I didn't do anything, and I was glad I didn't do anything. We had a great day. I went to church, came home, and then my husband and I went out to dinner for my birthday. So it was just a good, relaxing night. And then this morning I got up at 5 and did some blog stuff, and then paid some bills, and I thought, okay, let me get back to it. So the house is a disaster. It's Monday. There's so much everywhere. I haven't done really any pickup since Thursday. So you can imagine the house is messy, and so I have lots of laundry. So I got a couple loads in, and I got up and I started working on my food. So I got, let me show you, well, it's a disaster. So I apologize the mess, but this is what it really looks like. Okay, so big mess everywhere. Drinking my coffee. These I cooked overnight, so this I'm going to puree into refried beans. I've got more going in the crock pot, and I'm going to make just pinto beans, and I've got these red beans, and then I can start to make chilies. And so right now I'm cooking, or actually I cooked rice, and that's just sitting there. I'm waiting for it to steam, and then I mixed up all my the rest of my chicken. So this is going to be an Asian lettuce wrap. I really like the Asian chicken salad I made last month. The only thing I found different that I wanted when I was hungry was something warmer. The chicken salad's great. It's cold with lettuce leaves, and I love it. But I thought, if I could heat this up somehow, I wish I could have, but I wanted to do this. I made this before. It's on my site. It's Asian lettuce wraps. It's just got cabbage, shredded carrot, and then I put onions, garlic, and then I also put kale in there because I had kale. And then I'm going to put rice in here, mix it up, put it in containers and freeze it, and then I can pull it out, thaw it, and heat it up and put it on lettuce leaves for lunch, and that will be very good. And then I made, this morning I did chicken noodle soup, and so I just, no liquid though, everything's in here, and then I will just add noodles and water to that. So I did 3 of those this morning, and then I did some chicken lo mein, and so I've got the sauce on the bottom, the chicken, the veggies, and then I put some shredded cabbage on top. So I've got that done, and then I'm going to work on my shredded beef I pulled out here. Those were the other things that I put in the refrigerator on Saturday, so I'll finish those. And so last month I had a lot of tinfoil pans in my freezer, and even though people make their negative comments about wasting things and making a lot of beige meals, I did take a lot of that in consideration. I thought, okay, do we? And then I know that we add vegetables to our meals. It's not just that main dish. There's also sides that go with it. But this time I did things a little bit different. I did, instead of doing whole pans, I realized that I could just throw some in the crock pot. Might be easier, and I also thought to make pasta is not that big of a deal to cook up real quick for a few meals, and so some things I did change. It was good though. You learn, you do this. It's been a long time since I've done this, and so I did it for a couple months, and then I'm like, okay, what would I change? And so it's all about improving and doing better. That's the key. And it's easier to make a whole bunch of meals. Make a whole bunch of meals completely and freeze them. That's good. That's a good thing too. When I had a lot of babies, I wish I would have done that because it was hard just to get dinner on the table, and so to have everything done, awesome. And so it's good. So today my goal is to finish up all our food, get everything done. It looks like it stopped raining outside, I hope, I pray, and so we can get to the park and get out because the children have been at home. We went to church, but they've been home for a couple days, and that's never fun. And so it'll be good to go, get out and walk, exercise, get the kids out running, and finish dinner, finish school, finish the house. So those are our main goals today. I think we'll get to it. So I'm going to keep working. I'll get the kids up here in a little bit, and then they can start their routine. So it'll be good, so you can come along with us. Okay, so I got the children up early. They weren't very happy on a Monday morning, but they've helped clean up the house, which is huge. I did my normal chores, and normally I pick up the floors, but since we didn't do anything for days, I let them help with the floors, and we've all worked, and we're getting it all done. We filled up we buy all of our kitty cat and dog food. My girls are screaming downstairs. We get all our kitty cat and dog food, huge, and then I put them in here. So this is the closet, and so those 2 are the cat food, those 2 are the dog food, and this is a little bit leftover kitty food. So we use those. Those are from Sam's Club, and right here goes my coolers. And then we take, we filled those all up, emptied the kitty cat litter, and then now I just put together some chili. I'm getting done, I'm almost done, I'm down to the end. And so now I'm doing my beans right now. I cooked some pinto beans dry because it's cheaper to buy them dry and make them and freeze them or use them. So I'm putting together bags of chili. Everything that I didn't have that was canned. So in here I'm going to add my red beans that are in the crock pot right now, and then I will put this in the pot and put a can of corn and 3 cans of chili beans, and then that'll be our chili. So everything's in here. I put the meat, I put my spices in there, our ranch powder and our taco seasoning, and then I've got 3, so that's good. I gotta put some more onions in here too. So I got those 3, so I'm just waiting for my red beans. And then over here I'm doing refried beans. I thought I'd do a video. This is how I cook my dry beans. I put water in there, and this has got 3 packages of red beans, and then they are gonna cook as soon as they get soft. You see them? And then they freeze. They're perfect. So I did pinto beans, so I actually just poured it in here to cool it. So in the bottom of this is beans. So what I'm doing is I'm scooping it out and putting it in here. And then all I do is turn this on and puree it. 30 seconds. And then there it is. And then all I do is scoop that out of there, and I put it into my containers here, and I freeze it. So this is what it looks like. And then I freeze it. We pull this out for our burritos, for just on tostadas, or whatever you want to make it with. So this is, or haystacks. This is an easy way. I know you're supposed to recook it or put onions. We don't put anything in. We just put the beans. So we're taking a break, and we decided to do Valentine's. So Autumn is doing her Valentine's. Right there. Madeline is over there doing hers. Which one do you have, Maddie?
I have Lala Loop.
Lala Loopsy. What do you have, Steven?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Jensen, what is yours?
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. So we decided that we could, in Autumn, what do you have?
Frozen.
Frozen. So we decided to incorporate school since I'm working over here with this big old mess. Not a mess, making food. And then, see those big containers? Those are going to have food stored in them. So Sam's Club gives those away for free. If you ask from the deli, she's got to wash them. So they're full of frosting, which, I mean, just remains. So that's awesome. So I'm going to wash those and put like my oatmeal and my flour in it. So, okay, back to kids. And then kids are doing their Valentine's. So this is part of school, writing their name. And then we're going to read and get all the other stuff done too. So they're doing great. Another thing we make is garbage bag snack mix. I know it sounds like garbage bag, but Evan just took, we had tons of crackers and cheese balls and cereal, pretzels, all that kind of stuff. And what we do is we throw it into one big giant trash bag. And he mixes this all up. I think I spent maybe $30 on all this stuff, which probably sounds like a lot, but what we're going to do is put these into, he's going to scoop it out right now, put these into bags, and then when we're looking for to grab for a snack real quick, we'll just grab one of these, and the kids, I have little cups they can use, and this we call it garbage bag snack mix. Everybody's favorite. There's something yummy for everybody, so we put all the good stuff in there, like the Cheez-Its, like the Cheez-Its and the combos, but we mix it in with Cheerios, Chex cereal, oyster crackers, so it's kind of a mixture, so it doesn't get so expensive. So that way, when you're, you want something just kind of salty to eat, but it's just like a little mixture. So garbage bag snack mix. We've been making this thing forever and a day. Delicious. Here's the kids making sandwiches. Steven's putting some cheese on. Did you put 2 pieces of cheese? Good job. On the top. Good job. Okay, so we took a break. I did a lot. I got all my dinners done. I think all my dinners done, yes. I think I got everything done for dinners and lunches that I wanted to get finished. So I decided to clean up. So I cleaned everything up. The counter's really good. Did all the dishes, put everything away. And then we decided to go to the park because we needed to. So we went to the park. So we stayed for exactly an hour and we were done. We came home and the children have been busy working and helping all day. So some of them are taking a break. Some are still doing school. And then I am starting on breakfast food. So I'm making French toast right now. Here, we just do egg and milk with some cinnamon, and then I use some grapeseed oil so it doesn't stick. And then I'm cooking this. We're going to have this for dinner as well. Brooklyn is making up the last little bit of our burritos here. We got breakfast burritos here. We got breakfast burritos here. And all we did in ours, we put ham. The ham that I bought, that little piece, that chunk of ham, and then I ground it up. So I did ham, breakfast sausage, and I also did some onions and peppers, and I also did some nacho cheese because it makes it cheesier, and potatoes. Diced new potatoes, and we did that. So we're gonna freeze these, and then I have another one here in the oven for dinner tonight, and then I'm making French toast here, and I got a pan there, I got a pan here, and a pan there. So, and then our next thing is gonna be the breakfast sandwiches with English muffins. I got some eggs here, and then I'm gonna cook this and scramble it with some ham, and then I'll put cheese on there. We'll make sandwiches. So. Hey guys, okay, it's another day. This is day 3 of me doing my once a month cooking. Last time I did it really quickly within just one 24-hour day, but I had a lot more time and I didn't have anything else going on. This month was busy. As you know, we had the birthdays and I went shopping for 2 days, and so it's just been dragged out. And so then we had Sunday, so I stayed home, and it was my birthday, so I didn't do anything. So then yesterday was Monday, and that was just big picking up of the whole entire house and school and food, and so it was a lot. And so by 7:30, 8 o'clock last night, I was tired. I was very tired. I got up at 5 in the morning and started my day, and then I do get tired. I'm a human being, and so by 8, my back was sore. We got to go to the park and walk, and my back was sore, and I was like, oh my goodness, it took me back to the days of staying on my feet all day being pregnant. So I was tired. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it, pick up what I got, and then tomorrow I will worry about the rest. So that's what I did. I left all my dishes. As you can see, all my dishes, my sink's not done, and I did not even want to scrape my pan. It was so full of eggs, and I knew I had to make more breakfast burritos, and I like to do them all at once because I don't like to scrape my pans. I was just tired, and I was like, I'm done. And so I was done, and I just stopped. That's okay. That's what you need to do. Instead of pushing and doing worse and making it more stressful, it's best just to stop. So I did. And then I just went downstairs and we sat and watched a movie with the children, and my older daughter called and I talked to her. So it was good, and I went to bed. I went to bed by 9:30 last night, I think, and I was out and I slept good. Got up today. Got a few things. We have a Valentine's party at our library Thursday, so I had to plan a few of that, get some paperwork done, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna put my stuff away. I made my list for today, so I have my stuff that I want to accomplish today. Simple. I mean, I have to do house cleanup in school and everything, but my number one was get to the library and go to the park. So my library has a Valentine party we're gonna just stop in, and then we're gonna go to the park and walk, even though it's a little chilly. I think today's only gonna be 40 degrees or something, so, but we're gonna get there. It's my daughter's birthday, so I wrote that down so I wouldn't forget. Sounds silly. I'm gonna make cold coffee, which is simple. I'm gonna do yogurt. I'm gonna make some chai tea, and then put all the cheese, the shredded cheese, back in bags. And then I'm gonna work and focus on pancake muffins today. That's something I can bake between doing school and that, and then make a couple heart ones for Valentine's Day tomorrow. And then for dinner, I'm gonna make a taco salad with something else, I'm not sure what, but taco salad will be our main thing. And then Madeline's birthday is tomorrow, so I was gonna wrap her birthday gifts up. And for church, she's gonna take some chocolate dipped treats. So for hers, she was gonna do just different like Oreo dip cookies and pretzels and different things like that. So we're gonna focus on that today. So that is my list for today. Came to get me, so it's important to stop what you're doing and check out what your children are doing. What did Steven just do? What is this?
My bed.
He made his bed. He made all his bears lined up in a row. And who did you put up there? What's the horse's name?
What?
What's the horse's name?
Bullseye?
Bullseye. Bullseye was on the floor, so he said he found a spot for him. He's got his line, and he's got all his Paw Patrols all taped to the wall. Pictures. He did a good job.
And I
So,
got this.
and he's got a cool hat. Cat that you got made at church. This was good. This was something. See, I'm busy in my day.
These are pipe cleaners that would just go down.
I like it to stop what you're doing and pay attention to what your children are doing. So I got to come see this, even though I'm right in the middle of making stuff. Still stop and do it. Okay, so I finished. My day is almost complete. It's the afternoon. We are going to go over to our library for a Valentine party, and we are going to go to the park for a little bit, get some exercise, even though it's cold. So today my list was almost completed. We did everything on it, but I didn't mix up my chai tea, which I still can do that tonight. I still have another 6 hours till nighttime. Chai tea and my pancake muffins. I didn't get to do any of that today because I was busy with everything else. So I might do that. I made taco salad for dinner. I'm totally out of breath because I was running upstairs. Taco salad for dinner, and we're going to make little pita pizzas, like with bacon and ham and tomatoes and some cheese tonight for dinner to go with the taco salad. And it's good. We just finished making little treats for Madeline's birthday tomorrow to take to church. Baggies here, and inside are chocolate dipped cookies, pretzels, and vanilla wafers, and then we had some little foam princess stickers. We gave 7 of them because she's 7 years old. So it's good. So I hope you enjoy. You can see the video and all the stuff in the freezer. A lot more room this time. I didn't use as many pans, more bags. Way good. It's good things. So I would get to this tonight, but I did finish my list today. I'm so excited. I got my chai tea made. That is super simple. Let me go find it here. Super simple. Where'd it go? Oh, super simple to make, and it makes so much. So I've got this container. I've got 3 of those huge containers that will last me for months. If you've never tried chai tea, try it homemade. It's so good. It's literally unsweetened instant tea, vanilla creamer, regular creamer, sugar, powdered milk, and spices, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, cloves, and that's it. So good. So I make that. I love that. I made my coffee. What I did with that is I just strained it. That's what it looks like, and it's very strong coffee. So I have like 3 or 4 jars in the refrigerator, and then I froze some. So you can put one in there. I just froze it. I think I froze like 3 or 4 of those just because I don't need them all right now, and they'll last me for months. And then I started working on pancakes. So I made my pancake batter, and I've been making, see a dinner mess, all our pancake muffins. That one had a little powder on the top. This is all made banana chocolate pancake muffins. So that's what we're making. And then I did some, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day and Madeline's birthday, and she wanted heart pancakes. Yeah, I needed like a cookie cutter. So I got 4 pancakes, that's all that matters. That's done, and I'm excited because I need to clean my stove. It's so dirty. Yuck, 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 yuck. Gonna get to that. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will look forward to doing another one.